What's up, guys? Welcome to JS Racing. My name's Jason. Shot in the same day, exactly the same position. But anyway, so this video, I'm going to talk all about the engines that I've prepared for the race coming up next week. Today's the 12th of August. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded. I think maybe 2 days from now. But anyway, so this video, we are going to talk about this particular build that I've done for the upcoming race. So as you can see, the engines have a brand new sticker. Looks quite nice, hot pink. And yeah, all of these engines are fitted with the filtration case cover because the organizer does not want to have a mandatory engine oil change procedure during the endurance race portion of the entire race. It's an 8-hour race, so it's probably safer to include the case cover as opposed to just let the engines run. I mean, right now we are using quite good quality synthetic engine oils. It's the Motul 300V. I love that oil. It's got a really nice smell to it, which is my favorite feature of that oil. But it's I think it's a double ester oil, so yeah, it's really served us really well. I mean, we have run our engines for like 6 hours, 7 hours straight with no problems, and the engine oil would come out very, very clean as well. Granted, we did a lot of like breaking in the engine beforehand, but still, you know, 6 hours, 7 hours, that's already a long stretch for an engine without a filter. So, but you know, playing it safe, we don't want the same thing to happen to these engines. Like the incident I mentioned in the previous video where, you know, like 11 teams out of 14 teams had to DNF because all their engines blew up because the organizer just didn't understand four-stroke engines and they did not do oil change. Obviously, their engines did not have oil filters as well. So that's why, yeah, we want to play it safe just to include the filtration in there as a safety feature. Now, the other thing that I've added, and this is more of a personal thing, that personal problem that I've encountered, and that is the engine that we build. Because it's much higher horsepower, so it produces a lot more vibration. So more often than not, I would find the screws that hold this cover in place would be like falling off after half a day of running, which is scary because you don't want the entire case cover, like not a case cover, but the post-start cover to fall off in the middle of the race and, you know, hitting someone or whatever. So what I've done is that I used those screws for like the engine seals, you know, the ones with the little holes. Instead of using the seal, I'll just use like a wire to go through it and then just tie it up. And now it's like very, very solid, and I'm pretty sure it will not fall off. So that's one feature that I've added that, you know, has nothing to do with performance, but it's just, you know, for a peace of mind. So because this engine is going to be used for all the races all year long, supposedly, I've added a timer just to keep track of the engine runtime to see when we actually need to do the filter change, because this filter is actually rated at, I think, 2,000 kilometers. So that's about 33 hours of runtime if it's like maybe a kilometer track and then you run for like 50 seconds to 60 seconds per lap, something like that. So that's like 33 hours of runtime. And then you need to change out the filter. But also that would give us a very good amount of data so that we understand, you know, how it performs in, you know, like constant running in a race, endurance racing, all that stuff. So that's the purpose of this timer. Another thing that I've added for this particular build is this red spark plug. This red spark plug is one of those 3-prong spark plugs, so I don't need to worry about spark plug indexing. I'll just, you know, screw it in and it'll definitely face the right way somehow. So that's one less thing I need to worry about for maintenance or regular checkups and all that. Another thing that I've done is that I've used a metallic fuel pump, so that, you know, it's not as fragile as the black plastic ones. Those ones tend to snap at these areas, so the metal one is probably going to last a lot longer. But yeah, I mean, other than these features, I think that's about it. Now the current build, I think it's rated at about 15 horsepower. Well, the previous build. The current one that I have for these 3 engines, I'm pretty sure it's about 16 to 17 because I've done a lot of the cylinder head work as well for these ones, and I plan to do it for the future. You know, if they place the order, like the mass-produced version, I plan to do it for all of those as well. Because right now, with the current carburetor setup, the fuel is actually on the heavy side. So I'm planning to sort of tweak the setup a little bit, and also, you know, just to see if the all the cylinder head work is going to help out with the heavier flow, just to see if anything is going to be different. But yeah. Right now, that's pretty much all the things that I've done that is a bit different to the previous ZR22. Yeah, this is the ZR22, by the way, but endurance version. So I'll show you the sticker real quick. So this is a special KTGP edition. So the KTGP is the race, and this is an endurance version of the ZR22. Yeah, so that's pretty much the difference with this engine. That's it for this video. I mean, if any of you are just interested in knowing what I've done differently for this particular engine for the race, that's it. You know, that's pretty much all the difference I've done. But anyway, so that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.